Good morning, everybody. I wanted to give you kind of a look around and kind of help you understand exactly what I'm looking for in this course and what I expect you to navigate to. One of the things that I always do is I have announcements that have checklists on those. Uh, so let me go in here real quick and show you that. So announcement week one, we have kind of the announcement for what we're trying to get done this week. And this is usually your checklist. These are things you want to have done. So there's actually a discussion board post where you can actually go in there and introduce yourself. You're supposed to read chapters 1 and watch the lecture videos that I provided. And I have the PowerPoint slides as well to help you out. Watch the videos for Excel how-tos and homework instructions. So from there, you're going to complete the Excel spreadsheets for homework 1 and 2 and place it in the Dropbox. So let me go ahead and show you this. So if you're wanting to go in here, you're wanting to see kind of where you're going to do the post. So you go to discuss for communications, and then you go up here to introduce yourself. So you just click in here. You would start a new thread, type it up, hit submit, and boom, it'll show to me, and we can definitely talk back and forth. I'm going to try to communicate with as many of you as I possibly can. One of the things that I might struggle with this semester is responding to everybody. Just because there's a lot of people in this class, and my wife did have twins, and I'm definitely working on limited amount of sleep, and sometimes the limited amount of time to really work on the class as well. So you may not get a response on every post. So I do apologize for that, which is a little bit different than what I normally do. So another thing we want to do is we want to look at those course content. So if you ever want to get course home, hit course home, it'll take you right to the same page I just showed you at. So that automatically loads. If you want to get to the lectures and stuff of that nature, you go to context, or content, that is. So for week 1, you'll have the syllabus, an overview, which I'll give an overview on that as well. You have the lecture points. You have all my lovely videos, which you will either love or hate, or maybe somewhere in between. So those are videos that'll help you kind of see kind of how we want to do this. After you submit your assignments, you're actually going to see this pop up where you can actually look at the demo and see kind of what happens on this and kind of the answers and kind of how you want to go about doing those. So for this, there's definitely some other spreadsheets and stuff we can look at and kind of use Excel to really see things. Here's the assignments. So assignment 1, 2, not sure why that's not showing a due date, but I'll get that in there soon. And you can actually go in there and submit your assignments by doing those. On the assignments itself, let me go ahead and add a due date to this because it makes me worried that you're not seeing that. So, actually, I'll go ahead and do that when we get off here because I don't want you to have to watch me go through the process of adding due dates and stuff. That may be a little bit boring and not necessarily essential for knowing how to elaborate the class. So you have, let me go ahead and download this real quick for you as well so you can see kind of the process of what you want to turn in and what I'm looking for. It over opens up. Waiting on the other screen for it to show up. Okay. I'm going to go over here. So in all these worksheets that we have, we'll have the original sheet, which kind of shows you kind of an example of what we're trying to gain here. And then we'll have a solutions page where I have answers on this so you can show you the formulas on how you count for this one. So you're counting basically just the different variables in the data sets. And then you want to go in here, you want to see kind of how the answers are shown. So looking at this, you can definitely see all the formulas up here. That shows you how the frequency and all that good stuff. So it'll show you how to figure these items. The last page is actually you doing that yourself. And that's what you're going to want to do. You're going to be able to show you how to count these items and show that you can do that. And show that you understand the process. That's pretty much what the homework's about. And when you get done with that, you want to definitely turn it into the Dropbox on there. So once you do that, it'll show up in Dropbox. I'm not sure if you have this capability or not because I've never actually taken a class in D2L. But it'll go to this assessment spot where you can drop it in the Dropbox. You just Drop it in there. And voila, it'll come over to me after you done that. So that's kind of how you want to submit assignments. That's kind of how you go in there and make your first initial post so we can discuss and get to know each other. Trying to think of what else that you might want to know. If you want to get the quizzes, you go here. There is a requirement in the class that we have proctors on the exams. I'm actually waiving that in this class because I do have a student that actually has, she's going to be overseas. So since we're doing that, I'm going to definitely give out passwords for you to actually do those the week of the exam. So you'll actually be able to take your exams in there. And since this is a summer course where we actually lose, I think it's a couple weeks out of this class, exam 3 actually will not be an exam itself. I'm actually allowing a PowerPoint presentation for the final exam where you can actually go in there and submit that as well. So it'll be one of those things where you can do a PowerPoint explaining one of the concepts we have in the last couple weeks of class. So that's kind of what we wanted to show in this. If you guys have any questions from this or need anything from that further, feel free to let me know. Thanks, and have a great day.